Welcome to the official YouTube channel for the Colin Cowherd Podcast. Go on, hit the subscribe button. There you go, right down there. If you want to be among the first to hear my weekly takes, NFL, college football, more, right there. You know, McCarthy doesn't work for me. You know how like Russell Wilson got smaller quarterbacks drafted? The opposite, the inverse could be true, where a smaller quarterback fails and people are like, whoa, whoa, whoa. When I watch McCarthy, he weighs about 200 pounds. He feels, max. He just feels too slight. I watch Bryce Young and I'm like, he just doesn't look the part. J.J. McCarthy looks like a little taller version of Bryce Young, where he's just not thick through the hips. It's like he looks slight, like he's going to have to really, to get to 202. You know, you start watching Josh Allen on Sunday night, and you start watching these star quarterbacks, like they carry 230, 235. Manning, Brady, even Aaron Rodgers is like 227, and he looks slender. So if you're battling to stay above 200, and he's athletic, but he's not hyper athletic. He's not Kyler Murray. He's not making people miss. I don't think McCarthy to me is like a third round quarterback. I don't really get it.
Totally agree. I mean, all this hype about him being a top 10 prospect is insanity to me. To me, he looks like a second-day player for sure, and a guy that can't play right away in the NFL. One, he hasn't been asked to play like that in college. Well, in the NFL, you have to make throws on third down, which they try to avoid at all costs. Look at the way they played tonight. They tried, and they have, and you can make the argument, well, that's how they play. I think they're a little uncomfortable with having to lean on him, where Washington's the opposite. They have to lean on their quarterback, and as he's off, they're screwed, where they don't have to. But I'm with you. He obviously has a live arm, and he's a good athlete. But to me, the frame, very thin. And I under no circumstances could I take him in the first round over what he's done in college. Doesn't mean he can't develop over time. Ideally, to me, he's drafted on the second day, gets to kind of sit, get bigger, and kind of progress. You know, Jimmy Garoppolo, a lot of players, they get drafted on the second day, don't have to play right away. Maybe you go to a better situation. And you get behind, a guy that's already a starter, and you kind of work your way in. But this talk about him being a high first-round pick, I think that's a little bit of the media, college football hype machine.
Yeah, I think we're going to have Caleb Williams, Drake May, Jaden Daniels feel like top 10. Bo Nix will be somewhere like 11 to 16. I think I saw Bo play twice live. There's a little Drew Brees, high accuracy. He's athletic. He's pretty cut. He's more athletic than people think, but he doesn't feel like a top 6, 7 pick.